Hello and welcome to Odoo Essentials. Keeping your contacts in one centralized place is much easier than storing the information using multiple methods, which makes it time-consuming and difficult to find the relevant information and keep it up to date. With contacts, you can encode, manage, and import your contacts information, and you can also access it in every other Odoo app. So forget about your nightmares of disorganization. And let's see how we can do this in Odoo. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and go into the contacts application. I will choose any contact. I will say Corey Consulting. And we see many options here, but I'm going to edit this information. And we can see right away that we have a field that wasn't in the other view. I can choose now if it's a company or an individual. In this case, Corey Consulting is a company. I can also add some other information such as address, VAT, email, phone numbers, website, language, and more. And if we go to the bottom here, I have a few tabs. So I can add contacts and addresses that perhaps isn't the regular address, and maybe you have a specific contact person. You can add that information here. And when I go to add, I see here I can say if it's a contact, if it's an invoice address, shipping address, other address, private address, and I can add the information there. I also see that we can add an internal note. Perhaps I would like to say that they're a good customer, and I would like to mark that on the contact page. And I also have a sales and purchases tab. Here I can mark if they are a customer or perhaps they're a vendor. So maybe we are purchasing products from them. I can also assign a specific salesperson to this customer or a vendor. I can say that they have a preferred delivery method. I can add payment terms that are specific to this customer. I can put them under a certain price list. I also have some miscellaneous fields such as internal reference, barcode, and industry. I can add their fiscal information here. And I also can add some payment terms. Now, I can also see their invoicing information. Here I can add a bank account. Let's say that I'm purchasing from them and I always send the money to the same account. Having that information here on the contact page makes things much easier and simple. If I go to the top of the page, I see other options. I see some movements we made in other applications or in other documents. So I can see that we created an opportunity for this customer using CRM. I can see that I don't have any meetings scheduled with them. I haven't sold to them. I haven't sent them any invoices. I don't yet have an analytic account set on their contact. And also I don't have any credit card information saved for them. Now, if I decide I no longer want to be in contact with this customer, at least for the time being, I can archive this customer. Now, when I do this, they won't show in the standard list view, but you can still search for them. And you can also reactivate them when they decide to work with you once again. I will save this for now. Go back to contacts. Now I'll choose an individual contact. I'll select Amy. I'm going to edit it once again, and here I see that this is an individual. Now we have an additional field on this page. I can add an associated company. I will do so now, and Amy will be associated with Corey Consulting. Now I still have the same information where I can add Amy's phone number, email, website, and more, but I can also add a job position. So we'll say that she's a manager. I'm going to save this information. When I save, we see Corey Consulting right underneath her name. We have the option to click on this, which will send us to the contact page of Corey Consulting. And now on Corey Consulting, I also see that Amy is a contact. And we can go click on this and see her information as well. Now we'll go back into contacts. We can also see our contacts in another view. I'm going to go here to our list view, and when we do this, we have other actions. So let's say I would like to archive multiple contacts, export the information, or delete multiple contacts. I can do so by selecting here as many as I would like. And then I can go up here to Action, click on this, and choose whatever I would like to do. So in this case, I want to export the information, so I'll click on Export. Now, export is really great when you would like to put all the information onto an Excel or a CVS sheet. We also have a really cool feature, which is update data here, which is import compatible export. Now, this is really important if you would like to import information back into Odoo. So I will click on this. Let's say you would like to choose name, country, and email. Now, when I export this, it will be titled in the correct way so that when you import it back into Odoo, you won't have any problems and it will be super easy. But I will close this for now. And if you would like to import contacts, especially if you're a new business or you have a lot of clients and the information is stored on a spreadsheet or in another way, this makes your life so much easier. You just simply click on import. You can use that export file that I just talked about as a template. You click load file here, import your file. I will click this. And you can test import. You can reload the file, load a new file, or cancel. If you haven't used a template or if you don't already have an Odoo-specific template, it will give you suggested fields for the ones that you have already created in your Excel file. If they are not compatible, they may say here, don't import. So we try to make your life as easy as possible with contacts. Thank you for watching.